I'm going to film for 10 minutes. Are we recording?
Now we are.
Oh, okay.
We need a little preamble for that.
Nope. You didn't have any.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Is that truck pulling away? Let's let the truck pull away.
Perfect.
All right, truck is pulling away, and then we will start.
Got some real fresh food in there.
Right from the farm. Oh, good thing we're...
Yeah. This will be good test to see
What
how
that
far
sounds
out.
like, too.
Yeah.
Is it going to turn around and come back? I don't think so.
He'll probably just make a loop.
All right, are you guys ready?
Ready.
Hello, and welcome to the Town Day podcast.
Hello.
I am 2319,
I'm Newt.
Glass.
and we are in East Glacier Park, right now, East Glacier Village.
Mm-hmm.
Darn, got that wrong. Okay, we're in East Glacier, and we're here at Luna's, also known as Looking Glass Base Camp,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
at a hostel here. And we just finished our first 7 days of the Continental Divide Trail.
Definitely.
How was it, guys?
Good.
Very exciting.
It was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was my favorite week of backpacking I've ever done.
I would agree.
Today's cold, but all the days we were out there were really nice.
Yeah, we got lucky.
Very lucky with all the weather.
Anyways, if you're new to the podcast, welcome. We'll get some new listeners this week, I guess.
If you're returning, welcome
if you're
back.
returning, welcome back. Thank you. You have a lucky 8. That's what we call you.
Lucky 8.
But if you don't know what this podcast is about, the three of us are through hiking the Continental Divide Trail from the Canadian border to the Mexican border through the Rockies. And each week we're going to record a podcast to update how it's been going.
Right?
Definitely.
All right, this is episode 2, East Glacier. So I thought what we could do, guys, maybe we should have talked about this off the pod, but I thought we could take a turn like popcorn style, describing kind of a day, and then the other two could pop in with little jokes and comments.
Yeah.
Okay,
Keep
are
it
you going to
fresh.
start?
Well, do you want me to start, or should we do it based on the day we recorded the vlogs?
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
you
also
don't
check
remember
out
what
check us
happened.
out on Instagram at the Trail Fam, TikTok at the Trail Fam, YouTube.
No, YouTube. Yeah.
No, well, this might be on
Yeah.
YouTube. You might be on YouTube right now. I think
Right.
we're also called the Trail Fam there, or we might be the
I
Town
think
Day
so.
podcast. I think we're Town Day.
Town
Podcast.
Day on there.
Okay.
We'll put it
Sunday
on the screen.
podcast. To
But
find
anyways, we've
YouTube.
been doing daily vlogs, so check out those. All right.
Yeah.
Glass is gonna take us through day 1. We started right here in East Glacier on our first day, right?
Yeah. Got up not too early, but
No, what was it? 9 a.m. start?
something like
day?
that. Yeah.
Pretty chill.
We knew we had a shorter day. It was just under 10 miles, so we weren't in a huge rush to get out there, which was nice. We packed 11 people in the back of a pickup truck.
Yes.
That was
That was uncomfortable.
human
But so
Jenga?
fun.
No, not Jenga. Tetris, I guess.
yeah,
Trying to
We-
figure out how to fit. 11.
kind of like squished in and had all of our legs in the middle to start out.
It was not
and-
comfortable.
No.
It was really fun for 5 minutes.
Yeah, like halfway we had to stop, and then we decided to go with the bobsled technique, and
The bobsled. You guys know the bobsled technique.
clearly everyone faced the same way and just kind of lined up in
We
a
all
row.
just straddled each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 lanes of straddling.
It was a
strangers.
good way to bond with strangers.
Yeah,
The
good
views
icebreaker.
were really nice on the way up, though.
Yeah, they were.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
glad I was on the side where I was
Facing
facing
the
Glacier,
views.
so I could see the views.
Yeah.
Although once we went bobsled, you could see everything.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got to the border at Chief Mountain. We all packed up and went to the monument there.
How were you guys feeling at that point?
I was ready to hike.
I think I was just like really
Were you
excited.
not nervous?
No.
I think I was nervous.
I don't
it
think
felt
it hit
very real.
me.
I was like,
Okay, that's
shit,
when it
we are
felt real
like
for
up
you.
here. There's nothing around.
Yeah.
And there's just like this
Yes.
border.
That's true.
I don't know. I was like, shit, like we have to do this now. We're here. I don't
Yeah.
know. Anyways, it was exciting too, especially with all the people around.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was like too much going on for it to really hit me, like that we were starting through hike.
Yeah.
It was nice that it was
But-
an easy day, so I wasn't worried about this like the
Like, getting the
hiking portion
miles
for
and-
that day.
yeah.
So at least I wasn't worried about that. But it was like a little intimidating to be up there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I was just like,
You
In
been,
awe.
You'd been like waiting to hike.
yeah, I was
The-
ready.
A couple days leading up to it, you were ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of us kind of stuck together for the first little section as we started walking.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a pretty cool little break in a meadow not too far away.
It was beautiful. Check out the day one vlog for that meadow.
Yeah.
Yeah. 23 put
Stunning.
it best. He said it looked like it was straight out of Sound of Music. And I was like, yeah.
And it was sunny, and we were literally only going like 9 miles, and it doesn't get dark around here till like 10:30. It's like not a care in the world. Like we could have gone less than a mile per hour and made it. So
Yeah.
hmm
everyone was just laughing and joking and frolicking.
Yeah. And the hiking was pretty easy day one. We didn't
yeah.
do
It was
anything.
like downhill.
It was more down than up and mostly
Yeah.
flat, really.
Yeah. Which was cool.
Good day.
Our campsite was also really cool
Oh
right
my
at the
God.
lake, Elizabeth Lake.
That was the
That kind of set
best.
the precedent. I thought they were all going to be like that.
Yeah.
That was probably the best campsite.
That was the best campsite.
We had
Even
a
though it was
beach.
a little windy though.
It
What?
Was,
We had a beach.
yeah,
Got
it was so pretty.
beachfront property.
That was nice. And it was spread out enough, like I didn't feel too crowded.
You know, we didn't shout out Fancy Pants yet.
Oh yeah.
Because on that first day, we met, well, actually, the day before, we met our fourth person who was joining our permit, Fancy Pants.
Mm-hmm.
And she hiked and camped with us, and we got along great.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Shout out Fancy Pants.
Right.
Shout out Fancy Pants.
Great fit into the tramley for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
We were
she-
hoping to get some more hiking in with Fancy Pants,
We'll see her again.
but
Yeah.
she's not zeroing today. Otherwise, she'd be on the pod.
Mhm.
Look out for the Lincoln episode. We might get her there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. There were a few other hikers there too.
Yeah.
Some through hikers, some just doing a smaller trip, and it was cool to kind of talk to them, see what they've all done, and
Very social, exciting, early trip vibes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sitting around in the cooking area. I like the cooking areas in the Glacier campgrounds. A good
Mhm.
place to sit and hang out.
Definitely.
Similar to an AT shelter in that way.
Yeah.
A communal spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything's pretty well maintained in the park, especially those sites and stuff. It seems like they've got it down to a science.
Should we do day two?
Yeah.
Day two, we start at Elizabeth Lake, where Glass left off, and we finish at Many Glacier. This was at 18, although to be fair, we only did like 17-ish.
17.
Because we got a ride for the last mile. Because that,
Thank you,
but we
Tori.
didn't skip. We still have a continuous footpath, but the campground was a mile off the route.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out Tori, our friend from back home,
Yeah.
Newt's
Mhm.
friend, all of our friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this was our big day. We would not have picked this necessarily. So I feel like this was kind of mentally, this felt like it was going to be the crux. So it felt nice to get it over with. And it was also our first high elevation mountain pass where we were going to experience snow. And that night, the wind picked up like crazy.
Yeah.
All night, I felt I could hear the wind whipping above our tent. And I just kept waking up and thinking, like, we're not going to be able to make it over this pass.
It blew my tent stakes out a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah, I had to get
Yeah.
out and like fix them in the middle of the night.
Thankfully, by morning, it had chilled out a bit.
It died down a lot.
So we start up the pass. Was it like a 7 mile climb?
I think so.
One of those ones that's gradual and then you get closer to the pass and you shoot. So we weren't like doing steep climbing for
It
7
was
miles.
super gradual.
Get towards the top and we see our first snow traverse,
Yeah.
and throw on the video about how to use an ice axe just to refresh. Because there was a bit of a run out there. I think since it was early, we were more nervous. And
Yeah,
we
it was
had
our
brought.
first
I mean, we
one.
brought them, so we wanted to. I think, at least I thought it would be silly not to just hold it onto it. So those first few passes, I held onto it. But the snow was really grippy. We later found out that, you know, as we hiked throughout the park, we got more comfortable on the snow and felt that it wasn't too risky. But there were parts where, like, even if it's a 1% chance that you do fall, if you do fall, it could be bad. So that's why it's nice to have the ice axe. But right before we did that, our friend Dan, shout out Dan. Thanks for
Still needs a trail name.
needs a trail name.
Yeah.
Put your suggestions for Dan's trail name in the comments, or you could DM us or email us at thetrailfam@gmail.com
There we go.
or thetrailfam@gmail. I think.
We'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, it's on the screen. But he's done a lot of winter hiking. There's some rumors about what he's done, but
He knew
it
what he
was
was
nice
doing.
that he came and he took us over those first few traverses and gave us some tips on walking on snow. And it really wasn't an issue. The biggest issue that day was the wind at the top. Could barely stand up.
What do you think it was? Like, I think it was
60.
like 30. It was 35 sustained, 60 gusts maybe.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
What do
There
you
were some
think?
heavy ones, I would say. Around
The
that.
gusts were bad.
They were pushing your body.
But it wasn't. Was it as bad as when we were on top of?
The reason it wasn't as bad is because the trail was smooth and there wasn't like ledges on each side. Because
There
we
was
kind of get to
nowhere-
this saddle
Yeah.
and it's at the top where you're getting blown side to side. But it wasn't like you could get blown off a cliff or anything. You would just fall. But you could still hurt yourself if you fall. But
Yeah.
the issue we ran into when we were on the AT on Madison was that it was like a boulder field and on a ridge. So if you
Yeah.
fell there, you could like snap a limb or.
And then
Get
you
your
would
head
be
dead.
just stuck there.
So I wasn't scared. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, it wasn't scary in this situation.
So we got over the pass. We sat on the other side, kind of sheltered by the wind, ate some snacks, and then continued down. I don't have too much other significant things to say about the way down. It just went on forever.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Every day was beautiful, but it was really tiring. I hadn't done 18 miles since we were on the Appalachian Trail, or right after, I guess.
Yeah.
And so to do it with still a lot of food in the bag and no trail legs was a hard day coming in to Many Glacier.
We did it though.
And we pushed. We were not taking breaks at this point. we didn't want to
Sorry.
disappoint
Sorry,
Fancy
Fancy
Pants.
Pants.
I thought she would judge us if we took breaks. We should have communicated better. I think we were also trying to meet your friend.
Yeah.
You meet Tori.
That was like part of it for sure.
And we wanted dinner because there's food at Many Glacier.
And
So
we wanted to be on time for her.
we were really
but-
confident when we got over that pass. So you messaged like we'll be there at
I was
5
I said
or 4.
I said 6 hours max, and that would have been like 4 p.m.
Yeah, and we got there like 5:30 in the end with
Yeah.
pushing.
Yeah. We did pretty good, especially wasn't there a second climb after that? Like a
Oh, there
smaller
was a
one?
bonus climb that we hadn't counted.
Oh, yeah, that
and that
was
was like another
gross.
500 feet, pretty steep.
That
That
was
killed.
nasty.
That really killed
We were
us.
all like really struggling on that.
I felt really validated that everyone was struggling because at this point in the hike I was worried that like I was the most out of shape or
Yeah,
something.
me
I was like,
too.
Fancy Pants is fine, Glass is fine. We get to that and everybody's just dying, and I was like, all right.
It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting, like the amount of ego that goes into it, especially like
In the
even-
group setting,
Even after completing a through hike, like I think like you don't want to be like the weakest link. Like
well, it's tough because we're trying to hike as a group in bear country,
yeah.
and so like you can't
So
you can't stop for a second without inconveniencing people. It feels.
yeah.
But we don't. Most people won't care. But it does feel like if you need to catch your breath, you're making everybody stop.
breaking their rhythm type.
Which I
thing.
think is why we didn't
Yeah.
stop a lot, because nobody wanted to be the one to be like, I need to stop.
And
Even
then
if
we
you don't,
found
because
out-
sometimes you don't need to stop, but it would be nice.
yeah.
And if I was on my own, or the thing that I do a lot is I don't stop, but I don't keep a consistent pace the whole time,
yeah.
like that charging pace. If I get tired, I might just go really slow for a few minutes.
See, I go slow and steady. Like I usually don't stop, but I go slow and steady the
Yeah.
whole way.
Yeah, I
And
like to
don't
push on
think-
climbs.
Yeah, I don't think that other people do the same thing.
So we're learning to hike in a group.
Yeah, it's
We hadn't
challenging.
nailed it yet by day 2. We were pretty dead getting in. We had wet feet because there was a crossing right before. We get to the Many Glacier Hotel. We meet up with Tori. She scoops us. Thank you. Drives us like the quarter mile to the hotel.
Yeah, it was,
which was
really
nice.
nice.
And when there was beautiful in there, it was like really warm in the hotel. Beautiful like Swiss style lodge. I don't know when it was built, but I think it's newer, but it looks old.
Mhm.
View of the Many Glacier Lake. But should we tell them about the incident
Yeah.
Is that? I guess it's still my day.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, I go to the bathroom.
Oh.
I come back
No,
and
no,
I hear
no.
we're in line for food. Our name's on the list.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we
So-
were in line.
You guys got to tell it.
Yeah, we were in line for the bar.
We were at the bar, standing in a line,
Yeah.
Yeah.
waiting to talk to somebody,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then we kind of got confused because like somebody threw out, "Oh, maybe this is just the bar,"
Yeah.
and then we were like, "Okay, that's odd. I thought we were supposed to be eating here."
Yeah.
And then we like go around the corner to like check it out, and then a manager comes by and he's like, "Dine in or like bar?" And we were like, "Well, we'd like to like sit down and eat." So he like directed us over to the restaurant.
Which was like 10 feet away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they're
wasn't
in
far
like the
away.
same spot. But turns out the restaurant is very different than the food served at the bar. We wait a half hour, finally get called. We sit down, we look at the menu, and like everything's like $40 to $60.
And we had 8 people. Like, so.
Because it was Tori's family and us who
Yeah.
had just hiked with our wet feet, and we just did like a huge day.
Yeah.
We were all gross in this fancy restaurant, and we did not want any of that food, and it was going to cost a fortune.
Yeah, and we were worried that like Tori's family was going to try to pay for it.
Yeah.
For like the Wagyu
Because that's what,
beef
like,
and the
that's
duck.
what they do, you know?
Yeah.
I think they would have
Shark
tried.
coming by.
Please hold.
I don't know if our mics caught that. Let us know in the comments.
Right. We'll take it out in CapCut.
Yeah.
That'll come out. That'll come out in the edit.
Okay. so-
Anyways, okay, so we do it. We end up like just leaving. We didn't even tell anybody. We just left and we drove to the campground which we were staying at. We got a ride from
Yeah.
Tori, very nice. And across from the campground was like a cheaper place to stay with more it wasn't cafeteria style, but it was like
you order.
it was more what
there
you
and
picture
then
as
you,
like a
go
camp,
sit
a
down.
national park restaurant. You know, you get burgers and drinks, but it was great. Burger
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
It was not by far
was
not the best burger I've
delicious.
had in my life, but it was
Oh,
lovely.
I thought it was really nice.
It was lovely.
They were
I got
serving
like
drinks,
3
too.
Cokes. You got free refills on the drinks, on the sodas. You guys got some alcoholic beverages, did you?
We did.
Yeah.
Huckleberry lemonade.
Mhm.
Huckleberry. Oh, yeah.
Delicious.
Nice. And so we ended up eating in the end, but at that point it was like almost 8, maybe.
Yeah.
It was
starting to
getting late.
rain outside. We ate. We hung out. We had a great time with Tori's family, but we were dead.
Yeah.
And so we
Yeah.
walked across the parking lot to set up our tents, but on the way we came across somebody who had a telescope set up watching grizzly bears. He let us take a look, so I got my first grizzly bear sighting ever.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
It
Definitely.
was beautiful. I still would like to see one,
Like with your
just with my
actual
eyes. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was cool. So we set up our tents in the campground. That was a front country site, and there were a lot of space and picnic tables. It was good. We didn't talk about your backpack.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Should we leave that or just
Well, now we kind of have to talk about it.
Newt's? I got Newt a brand new backpack. Maybe we won't name drop
We're not gonna
until
name-
we get a
we're not gonna
response
drop
from the company.
names, But
It fell apart on the first day, so on this second day she was trying to sew it, and we were tired, and
yeah,
it kind of sucked.
I would
But
say that was my low
that day,
of like
that
the
was the
7
low of the trip,
days.
the end
Yeah.
of the second day.
I just like
Even though your belly was full.
yeah, it was really nice. Like I love seeing Tori, but it's like 9 p.m. I'm like sitting in the campsite, like trying to sew my backpack, getting eaten by mosquitoes.
Yeah, I'm scratching mosquito bites
Yeah,
right now still.
and like it just sent me over the edge.
And that ended up being an issue the entire week.
And
The
the,
backpack.
sewing did not hold. Like it just ripped out immediately the second day, and
Yeah.
it just like progressively got worse and worse and worse.
But you made it, and you
I
have a
made
new
it.
REI Flash Air that you'll be doing the next
Yes.
section with.
And I might carry it to the end, but stay tuned.
Stay tuned. If you are a backpack company and you want to send Newt a backpack,
That would
go
be
ahead,
really nice.
shoot us an email
Yeah.
or DM, especially like maybe ULA, Z-Packs, Durston.
Just naming brands that we like.
I don't know. Who else would you guys like? Six Moons Designs.
Six Moons
Yeah.
Designs would be cool.
I seen a Swift X on
Hyperlight.
trail and it looked really good. We'll take a
There's
Hyperlight.
lots of- there's lots of
Sorry.
good packs
No,
out
no, we'd
there.
love a Hyperlight.
We'd love- I'd love a Hyperlight.
But
Yeah.
just add some load lifters. Sorry.
You can't say that.
It's good suggestion.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've never tried hiking with the Hyperlight. Send it
really
to
like
us, and
them.
we'll let you know how we feel about it.
Yeah, we might change our minds.
Yeah. KS Ultralight, if you're listening to this,
Shout out Chaos Ultralight.
you
If
can
you're
send
one of
us
the 8.
All right, day 2.
Day 3.
Day 3.
Okay, so
You're gonna hold the mic.
No, you can just keep
Okay.
holding it unless your arm's uncomfortable.
I'm very strong.
Okay, strong man. So on day 3, we left Many Glacier Hotel in the morning. We had like a mile hike back to the trail, which was fine. Walked down the road. We stopped in the hotel there for a second, used the bathroom.
It was so warm in there. This was a cold morning.
It was a cold morning.
It was
And
hard to leave the
then-
hotel lobby. They had a fire going in there.
Mhm.
Yes, it was good. And then hiked up the trail a bit. This was the day that we did Pegan Pass, so
Vegan Pass.
this was like our first pass that we knew had snow.
yeah,
more
some,
than
some
Red
people
Gap.
had said this was a bad one.
So I think we were all like a little bit nervous, but like not enough to, I don't know, really impact anything.
No, but I was
So-
tired this after the day before. I was tired starting this day.
Yeah, so I don't know, did our climb kind of start right away, or was it?
Well, we crossed that creek. We had to do an unbridged stream crossing.
Oh yeah, it was flat for a bit. We stopped, we stretched a little bit. Oh, this day, Fancy Pants turned to us and she said, "You know, I usually stop every hour for breaks." And like we
We
literally
lost it.
we literally were like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm so sorry, Fancy Pants.
Yeah. So is this the day we braked every hour?
Yeah, I think we did a lot better.
It definitely
with
made it
breaks.
a lot more pleasant.
Yeah, that was a really good suggestion. And we were stretching a lot more. And I think like the first 2 days we were like, you know, not stopping as much as we should have. And that was
Mhm.
part of the reason I was like really stressed the second day. So when she said that, I was really kicking myself. But yeah. So we had probably like our only water crossing that day. Or
Well, we had a lot of wet foot crossings, but this was
yeah,
the only
like our only
slightly
unbridged water
challenging
crossing
one.
throughout the park.
Yeah.
We just
We-
walked upstream a little bit.
We had to find a shallower place to cross and be careful.
Yeah.
But it was
so-
fine.
Yeah, that was fine. Then just kept going up the pass. Like there were amazing views all day. They kept changing. The landscape kept changing.
It got really nice out.
Yeah, it was beautiful out. It was sunny. We were hiking through snow for a bit, and there were maybe, I don't even know, there was a handful of passes that were like maybe a little bit scary, but we
This
didn't
was
really.
the hardest snow day.
It was, but like we didn't know that.
That's true. We thought that the others were going to be worse. So in our
Yeah.
head, we were like, okay, this is
So that was like our baseline, and I think that was really helpful.
But we
for
threw
the
spikes
rest of
on
the
a couple
trip.
times, pulled the ice axe out
Yeah,
for some
just
of
to
them.
be safe. But yeah, it was pretty good. We had lunch like 0.3 from the top of the pass that day,
I don't
and that was
remember
really nice. You don't remember that? It was lovely.
Okay.
Good views. We saw a marmot on the way up.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that was our first marmot. Very
Yeah.
cute. We saw a few that day, though.
Yeah,
but-
he was digging. It was really nice.
Mhm.
Then we got to the top of the pass and we did some sledding because there was like
There was no wind.
there was no wind. Like it was a
coulda,
beautiful
like-
day.
I don't know what you could have done. What do you do when there's no wind?
I don't know.
You could
Whatever
have
you could
blown
you
up a
coulda camped
balloon.
up
You
there.
could have.
You could have
Made a house of cards.
You could have made a house of cards up there. It was no wind at all.
Which is like not what we're used to.
Especially
I'd
compared
say.
to the day before, I thought every pass was going to be like
Yeah.
Red Gap, where you could barely stand.
Yeah.
So being able to hang out there was awesome.
It was just clear and beautiful, and we weren't stressed. Like it's really nice being on top of a peak and not having to like worry about getting down.
And we weren't doing a 20 or anything that day. We only had a few, like maybe 5-6 miles left.
Yeah. So we
Mhm.
went sledding down a hill.
That was fun.
And we had some like tramley bonding moments.
Some family bonding moments.
I
yeah,
think
hanging out.
so. Yeah, we took some pictures together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. And then we had like 6 more miles.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's all that happened.
Okay.
And then and then we got to the other side of the pass, and it was even more beautiful than the way up. Like there was just like tons of trees. Like,
Oh, but there was a lot of snow on the way down.
there was tons of snow.
But
on the
going
way
down in the snow was kind of fun.
Yeah.
It
We were
was
in the
fun.
trees. We were no longer above trees on like scary drops.
Yeah,
We were just kind of like sloshing around through the trees in some snow.
it was fun for like the first like mile, I think.
Yeah.
It
But
was
it went on
definitely
for, like-
harder to like find the trail.
Yeah.
It was slow going.
I was in the back, so I was just having fun. I was like trying to like shoe ski down and stuff.
Yeah.
But after a mile or two, the last mile of snow was getting tiring because you can't sit anywhere either,
No, but I did really enjoy like just hiking through the trees in the snow.
especially when the weather's nice. There's
Yeah.
something about being in the snow when it's like sunny out. That's just good vibes.
Yeah.
Smells like snow. I
Hmm.
don't know.
It sounded like we had a smoother time than some of the other hikers that went through.
Yeah.
They seemed to
Yeah.
have some more post holing
We
and
got there earlier in the day.
Oh, we tried to leave
Yeah.
early for that one.
Mhm.
yeah.
Well,
'Cause
they
we were
had
worried
a-
about thunderstorms that day.
Oh yeah, I
Forgot.
about the
We had seen a posting that there was
thunderstorms.
possible thunderstorms at 3 p.m.
I should put that in the vlog.
But by the time we got up there was the
There was
sun and
nothing.
nothing. That's why we were such good spirits too.
Yeah, we
What a
thought
good
it was
day.
gonna storm.
That might be my best day.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
me too.
It was a good one.
It's a special day.
It is a special day, and yeah, then we just like descended. It was a pretty long descent. It got pretty steep at the end.
I don't even remember.
You don't remember? We crossed going to the Sun Road this day.
Oh, towards the end, I was tired again.
Yeah,
The end
Mhm.
of the day is always going to be tough.
and we stayed at Reynolds Creek campsite.
Bad campsite.
No,
That was okay.
No, that one's not the bad one. That
That's
was
Red Eagle.
Okay, sorry, Reynolds Creek fans. I
Reynolds Creek was pretty
apologize.
good. That we were like next to a rushing creek, and it was really pretty, and really, really, really cold. It was really cold to get water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of the water in Glacier is very cold.
Yeah.
And we had like 2 very brave deer.
Hmm.
Oh,
They
the
were
deer were
pretty
cute.
They were pretty young. I think they were like not afraid of humans at all.
No.
They were just kind of, that's a lot of the animals in the park, but they were just hanging out in the campsite.
Mhm.
I was like sitting by myself, and I just like look up, and there's like a deer like 5 feet away from me, and I was like,
Is this the night we met Feedback?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Feedback.
We
He
met
ended up
Feedback.
camping with us most of the nights going forward in the park.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he
That
was
way his
really
permit
nice.
laid out.
He hiked the PCT in the year 2000. So
Was it 2000? Yeah.
yeah, we thought that was pretty cool. We still haven't gotten all of his stories, but
Maybe he'll be on the pod.
yeah, you never
Yeah.
know.
Maybe
Hopefully
he's
we'll
listening.
see.
If
Hopefully
you're
we'll see
listening,
him
Feedback.
again.
Thanks for putting up with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we had a fire glass. Thank you for the fire.
Oh, because the mosquitoes
There
got
were a
crazy.
lot of really bad mosquitoes.
Mhm. That was the first
So-
time I broke out my bug net.
Mhm.
They got bad, but
Yeah.
the smoke kept them away. It was good.
Oh, and Glass also gave us a camping backpacking meal that night.
Oh, that was nice.
That we split.
yeah.
I was getting hungry.
I
That was
overpacked,
really
so it
nice.
worked out.
We did double dinner.
Double dinner night, yeah.
Yeah.
Ate a lot that day. I was like, how is my hiker hunger here on day 3? Because I had a burger the day before.
Right.
Literally
Yeah.
had town food the day before.
It was such a
Yeah.
long day.
It
Yeah.
was.
With these
And
passes.
we took it slow that day.
Mhm.
And also, like, no matter what you do, like, moving in the snow is just really slow.
This was a fast start. Truck coming. That's definitely getting picked up.
That's definitely.
I think so.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
This was a fast start to the through hike. This was a hard start, I think.
Yeah, we
did good.
wouldn't have typically started with
So
like
we were hungry and tired
that
by
big
now.
of miles.
But we got the luckiest, it sounded like,
I know
out of
some people are doing
yeah.
30s or 20s.
Yeah, we were very lucky to have our permits like going into the start of the through hike. So.
All right, we should keep it moving.
Yeah. Okay.
Day 3.
That's day 3.
Oh, that was day 3. Day
that
4.
was day 3. Yeah.
Day 4. We started at Reynolds Creek, obviously.
Love Reynolds Creek.
It was pretty solid.
It was a
Um,
good campsite.
Yeah, hiked out of there, and it was like a waterfall day.
Oh, at the beginning was lovely.
Yeah,
We were excited because this was our 0 pass day.
definitely.
No big passes.
Oh, this was a 0 pass day. Okay.
14
We caught-
miles, no. I'm sorry, no passes.
Mhm.
Well, for some reason, we thought it was 9 miles,
Yeah.
and then we
Oh.
double checked, and then it turned out to be 14.
we did
and,
that a
yeah.
handful.
That's
of
definitely
times.
different. 14 is different than 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we like the whole day before we were talking about how excited we were that it was only 9 miles and flat the next day.
We're like, easy day.
Easy day,
Easy
easy
day.
day. And then we got to the campsite, realized it was 14. We were like, oh.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Anyways, continue. Waterfalls.
Yeah, bunch of cool
I think
waterfalls.
we saw Virginia Falls.
Yeah.
For
Good
anyone
falls.
listening who knows that.
That was the
Mhm.
most tourists we'd seen
Yeah.
the entire time.
Which
Probably
was nice.
around those falls.
There was like a handful of people who were
Yeah.
talking to us.
Crazy Eyes is coming. Should we invite him on the pod?
Shout out.
Shout out,
Shout out Crazy
Shout out
Eyes.
Crazy Eyes.
Been holding it down at the hostel.
Yeah, he's been doing
There's
really
some good volunteers here.
Great
yeah,
host.
They
Helping it out.
have to deal with a lot of
So,
shit.
yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't think
But
it
yeah.
wants to be on.
It was a little bit more like overcast that day, and we got a little bit of like sprinkle, but never a full rain. So
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah, it was really nice.
Oh,
It
we
was.
kept getting scared. I remember, yeah, the wind would come and we'd
Yeah.
be thinking, okay, this is it.
mhm.
Never happened. Never a
The-
full rain.
Yeah, the first part of the day was in like really overgrown sections, so we were just like pushing through all the grass and everything, and we found a few ticks along the way. I feel like,
Oh yeah, we had ticks crawling on us here and there.
yeah, so that was the first of that.
Yeah.
But we had really good views mixed in with that. You'd like come out of the brush and you'd see the lake, and
the lake was so pretty.
yeah, we had a pretty good
Was that
lunch
St.
spot.
Mary?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
It, like
It was
there's parts
nice,
where
but
it's
there's
lake,
a lot
parts where
of
it's
dead
river.
trees all around.
that's
When
true.
that was like later on.
Okay.
So
We don't know if that's burn or beetle kill.
we heard it's beetles,
Yeah,
but we're not sure.
That
Either
takes away
way.
from it a bit. Or it's sad.
It was like really sad. It was like a tree graveyard.
there were sections where all the trees were cleared out, or even like half the trees were alive and half seemed to be dead. So it was rough in some areas.
So
Yeah.
ups and downs this day.
Yeah, we found some bones.
We found
of-
some bones.
Yeah.
Oh wait, okay,
The
where
skull
did
and
we
everything.
Camp? So Red Eagle Head is
Yeah.
where we camped that night,
Yeah.
and that's the campsite that was not very nice.
No,
That campsite. Don't stay there.
it was super crowded and just kind of like
Tiny
flat,
sites.
tiny. Yeah, we
Dead
barely
trees
fit our.
everywhere, so no wind protection.
Yeah.
And there
No.
was a bone at the campsite.
There was a bone
But
we
we
were like
saw
sitting
more.
on a bone.
We saw bones before that. I don't know how the bone got at the campsite. That was kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
They aren't human bones, for the record.
Was this the same day that
ungulate bones?
we chilled by the river?
Yeah,
The creek.
we aired our stuff out.
Oh, that
for
was
a
nice.
while.
But then it
That was
started
nice.
seeming like it was gonna rain again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kept coming in and out. So
But
Anyway, that was a nice time.
yeah, we met some people that were doing day hikes and like
Big
basing
day
out of
hikes.
there. Yeah, they ended up doing a lot of the next day with us.
Yeah.
or
Is this
same idea.
interesting?
I don't know.
This podcast. Sorry.
I don't know.
Let us know in the comments.
Comment to
yeah,
our
I'm
family.
having fun
For sure.
going through the
matters.
trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, that was pretty much, we all just kind of ate our food and went back into our tents. Called it kind of an early night, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not that much to that day, but yeah, I think
No.
you nailed it.
Mhm.
Bad campsite.
All
decent
right.
day.
So what are we?
Day 5. I just finished editing the video for day 5. Today was Triple Divide Pass. I was worried about Triple Divide. Anytime like leading up to the trip, it seemed like Triple Divide had the most snow, either Triple or Pittamakan. So I was a little worried about it. And at this point, we're 5 days in. It was hard to get going in the mornings and stuff. But I mean, as much as I can remember, we just went up it like just another day. We wake up, maybe it was like 7 miles to the top. But this time we broke. Fancy Pants was scheduling our breaks for us this day, right?
Yeah.
Like every like water source, you'd be like, okay, we have 2.1 miles, we have 1.9 miles. That was really nice.
It was nice.
Although she forgot to tell me to get water before the top because I didn't know we were having lunch at the top. But so I had to steal Dan's water at the top.
But you forgave her, so.
I forgive you, Fancy Pants. She's gonna be pissed. Apparently, she told me, but I was listening to a podcast.
She did. Confirmed.
I was listening to the Town Day podcast. You should check it out.
Yeah.
But I wasn't actually. I don't know why we would plug the Town Day podcast on the Town Day podcast.
You never know.
I was probably listening to Criminal by Phoebe Judge. So we get to the top, and that was the day with Keith at the top.
Oh, yeah.
Keith the Marmot.
The marmot, famous marmot. likes to approach people and lick them and eat their food. So he would not leave us alone. And tons of squirrels and chipmunks. Like
Yeah.
we were
so you
being
had to be
attacked on
very
all
vigilant.
sides. But like I guess I should skip back. Like we get to the top and there's like a bunch of hikers. Like everyone we took, we rode up in the pickup truck that day. It was
Oh, that was
basically at
exciting.
Triple Divide.
It was the first
Another
time we'd seen
day
them
where
in
it
a
wasn't
while.
windy, it was sunny, and Keith was hanging around. But we sat and ate our lunch and got harassed by marmots and squirrels and chipmunks. It was fun. Enjoyed the view. And it was really nice to conquer Triple Divide because I was worried about that one. And at this point, we were more than halfway into the section, so vibes were really good. And then the way down Triple Divide was probably one of my favorite hiking sections.
Yeah, it was really
It
pretty.
was kind of like the Highline Trail in Glacier, which is just like a nice kind of windy path, but like steep on one side, but like really nice views into a valley.
Okay. I don't remember. So that was where we had a little bit of snow.
What's the cat's name?
Spartacus.
Spartacus. Oh.
Maybe they can see Spartacus. What do you don't remember the way down?
No, I'm mixing it up with the sixth
Wait.
day.
They were all good views. That's the problem. But you could see like 6 lakes, like 10 waterfalls, and I'm not even joking. Like that's true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we
and they're
counted
like emerald blue lakes, and we saw bighorn sheep and like baby mountain goats. It felt like a fairy
Okay,
tale.
I thought we saw the baby mountain goats on day 6.
All right, fine. Maybe the baby mountain goats were day 6.
This is why I'm confused.
Yeah, baby mountain goats were day 6, but we did see bighorn sheep. Did we not?
No.
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting confused.
Anyway,
Guys, just let me tell my story. It was beautiful.
it
Oh,
was.
yeah.
We did see bighorn sheep because we were looking at where we thought, because
Oh,
Dan
yeah.
had gone up to Triple Divide Peak,
It was the ones that were sitting.
and we
yeah.
followed the footsteps, and then we saw, oh, there's mountain goat footsteps, and then we looked at the footsteps, and there were 2 mountain goats sitting there,
Mhm.
and we saw them,
Okay.
and that's a real thing that happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So
I'm
where
worried
did
I've been
we
holding the mic
where did
over
we
here.
camp that night?
I don't know where we camped that night.
Do you
Red
remember?
Eagle,
No, that was the day before. Red Eagle Head.
Atlantic Creek.
Yeah.
Was it Atlantic Creek?
Yeah, Atlantic Creek. Anyways, the way down was lovely, as I was trying to say. It was my favorite section of hiking. I threw some music in. I had been doing podcasts up to this point, but this time I did vibey music and just smiled. Because we only had 3 miles left after the pass. This was a 10-mile day. And so, vibes were great. I thought Atlantic Creek Campground was great. I heard some people saying they didn't like it.
Yeah.
Joker said it was bad, right?
I don't think it was like the best, but it was definitely nice.
I had a great time. I took a nap there because we got there really early.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. It's because we stayed at the tent sites that were lower. They said their tent site was really small. I
Oh,
think that they
okay,
probably
okay. We
had-
found the group tent site or whatever.
They
Yeah.
probably had a issue getting all their tents in.
But that was a good day, and let's just move on to day 6.
Okay.
Sorry for any inaccuracies that may have occurred on the day 5 description.
Yes.
It is now raining. I think
Okay.
just keep
Fine.
going.
Yeah,
It'll be
we're
fine.
fine.
So day 6, wake up at Atlantic Creek. This was a really cold morning. We all go out and we all have our breakfast like we normally do. And then I don't know how many miles we had that day.
This was another like 10 and a half or something.
10.5 mile day.
Mhm.
Yeah, so a pretty easy day. We went over Pitamakan Pass.
And we already we didn't go very low that night, so we didn't have to climb as high to get to Pitamakan.
Yeah, but it was still like a 2,000-foot climb, I think. So it was still a little hard. Fancy Pants was still scheduling our breaks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
thank you.
So that was really nice. And on the way up, we were trudging through a lot of snow, which was really fun, but it was making things
Tiring. Lots of
Yeah.
snow on the way
feel a
up.
little bit tiring. But then we hit this lake,
Gorgeous.
and it
lake.
was really beautiful.
icebergs in it,
Yeah, there were icebergs.
surrounded by snow.
And then we decided that we were all gonna like put our feet in, I guess.
Yeah,
We
I
all,
wanted to.
like-
I was saying let's swim, and I was hoping everyone would say no. And then everyone was like, "Could be fun," but then we were like, "Well, it's a little windy, and maybe that might be dangerous."
Yeah.
So we said,
Yeah.
"Let's put our feet in."
So we like laid out all of our Gossamer gear.
Didn't like
hat,
that.
thin
Not
light
sponsored,
pads. Not sponsored.
but answer our email.
Yeah, and then we all went into the water. It was freezing.
Very cold water.
We saw a beaver.
We saw a beaver.
So
We
that was
didn't
really
catch it on film,
exciting.
but there was a beaver at like 7,000 feet in this
Yeah.
icy pond.
Yeah, it was cool.
Stunning.
Yeah. So that was really nice. We kept going all the way up to the pass. I think like the last bit of the climb was out of the snow, so that was nice.
Yeah.
And then, did we hang out? Yeah, we did. We had our lunch on the top of the pass, and then saw some day hikers up there, so that was exciting. We knew we were getting close to like
Yeah.
the road.
Because we were getting close to Two Medicine.
Yeah, and I think we had like 6 miles left from the top, and we were really excited to get some like town food, some hot
I was
food.
very low on food at this point.
Yeah, we were all really excited to get to Two Medicine and just like, I don't know, be able to buy whatever we wanted and just
We
hang
should have
out.
got some more snacks when we were at Mini Glacier, but we were so tired.
Yeah.
We didn't.
So we all really rushed down that
Did we rush down a lot?
descent.
Yeah.
I was like going as fast as I
Because
possibly
we originally wanted to get to Two Medicine for lunch, and that was not happening.
That's right. Okay, yeah, so we started early that day. Anyway.
We got there by 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a nice descent. Very pretty again. I think this is the day that we saw baby,
Yeah, we did see baby
mountain
mountain
goats.
goats.
which was pretty cool.
That is cool. It's always a good day when you see baby mountain goats.
Oh yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah, so
Is that the day we walked through the little waterfall thing? Or was that day 5? I
Walked
put
through
it in
the
the day
waterfall?
5 vlog. So I think it happened day 5. Remember there was like the snow tunnel that we went under?
Oh, I think that was day 5.
Okay. It's in the day 5 vlog, so
Yeah.
it happened day 5.
Yeah, because Pitamakan, like, there wasn't very much snow at all on the opposite side. I don't
That's
think.
true. It was mostly on the way up. It was
Yeah.
like the reverse of Pekin,
Yeah.
where it was fine on the way down, but a lot of snow on the way up.
Yeah. And then it was like really chill. And I think it was kind of like,
And that was our last big pass, so once we did that, we almost basically celebrated. There was one more pass, but
we knew there was no snow.
we knew
on
there was
that.
no snow on that one, so we were
Felt
stoked.
very excited to get through that. Really excited to get to the campground. Saw some rangers on the way down. They checked our permits. That was nice. Gives you a reason to carry them.
Yeah, some lovely rangers.
Yeah, they were great.
They're nice.
And then we had a little stream crossing right before getting to Two Medicine.
That was another like knee-high crossing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That wasn't too bad.
'Cause
I wasn't
there's-
too sketched. There was a ranger there helping people
Yeah, there's construction at the Two Medicine campground. So
reroute.
there's a reroute and had to go through the water there.
Hmm.
But not too bad. Got to the camp store and we were all just like so excited to be there.
I was
And
so hungry.
We went right up to like the cafe
Yeah.
and like the guy, he must have been the manager or something. Like he like just immediately like,
Because we were like,
knew
oh,
the
what
vibe.
hot food do they have? And he's like,
he was like, I just made like 4 calzones.
And we're like,
do you guys
"Yeah!"
want them? And we're like, yes, we want them so bad. Yeah, so that was really nice. We got the calzones. We sat with one of the other people who was in the
Wheels.
group ahead of us.
Shout out Wheels.
Shout out Wheels.
Woo.
And we had a really nice time.
charged up, enjoyed the view. I had
Yeah.
4 sodas, I think. 2
Yeah.
frozen
Oh,
yogurts. They had
frozen yogurt
self-serve
was
frozen
so
yogurt,
good.
self-serve soda.
Yeah, the prices were, especially at the cafe, were like really reasonable.
Yeah,
I
the
think
store,
the camp
food
kind
was
of
expensive, but the prepared food was good price.
Yeah, I think I spent like $8 on a calzone and a soda.
Yeah.
Which is
What-
like,
What did you get, Glass?
I also just did a calzone and soda.
yeah,
So yeah.
You didn't
And
partake.
then-
Oh no, you guys carried out some
yeah.
adult beverages.
Oh yeah, we got some adult beverages and
Adult beverages.
Yeah.
brought them to the campground later, so that was pretty fun. And I think we mentioned that there was construction at the Two Medicine campgrounds, so they created like a spot.
Temporary backpacking campground.
Yeah,
Do you
and
want to
it
hold
was
this for a bit?
sure, and it was like a pit. Like it was actually,
Really do the-
yeah, it was actually just a dump.
It was actually a dump. Like there was.
It was literally like
scraps
where they put
of
scrap,
rock, rubble,
trash.
picnic tables.
Yeah.
but I mean, it was fine, and I kind of liked it.
The camping area was very rocky and impossible and
Yeah.
windy.
Yeah.
But the best part was there was a picnic table.
We
they
sat
pulled
at the
one
picnic
out
table.
of the scraps and gave it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was really nice. we like threw our beers in the creek to cool them down, and like just sat and had beers, and it was really nice.
Mhm.
So great
Day
night.
6.
That's day 6.
Yeah.
Finishing at 2 Medicine
Yeah.
campground.
Mhm.
Very good day because we had food.
Oh yeah.
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 Day 7,
Day 7.
we left the pit pretty
Left
early,
the pit.
around like 7:15.
We aimed for 7. We got it at 7:15.
Yeah.
Fancy Pants left us at 7.
Yeah.
Which is so fair.
That's
She
fine.
went her own way, and she ended up going kind of a different route on the way back
Yeah.
anyway, so
Yeah.
than what we did.
Not a purist.
Right.
No, if we had
Neither are
realized
we.
that that was better, we would have done it.
We would have done it.
But yeah, we pretty much started hiking right up to go over our only like peak of the day. Wasn't too terrible. It was kind of a long way up, but I
It
think
just
the
never
views.
stopped on the way up.
Yeah, they had cool views and a couple places you could like go off on the ledge and see each side of the mountain.
I
which
think I was
nice.
just over it at this point. I was hungry and tired, and it was
Yeah.
cold that morning. I
The
didn't
views
love
were
that.
nice,
I didn't
but-
I like the views once we were at the top and we were traversing the ridge.
It just
Yeah.
was not as pretty as like the other days on trail. Not that it wasn't good. It was
Also,
good.
we didn't go to Scenic Point.
So
It's probably very pretty at Scenic Point. We didn't go.
that's our fault.
Yeah,
But we were just tired
and it was kind of overcast and cloudy.
Yeah, yeah,
It
and
wasn't.
really chilly.
Yeah.
And the climb just dragged on.
Mhm.
That was
Like-
my worst climb of the trip. It
Me too, and it like
was probably the easiest.
was the easiest technically,
Mhm.
but like there were like 3 false peaks.
Yeah, that it did look like you were just about to finish, and
Also,
then
there
we
was
checked.
some far out glitch that made it seem like we were a mile and a half from the top, and then once we
Right.
started, we were actually 3 miles from the top.
And we like got a mile and a half, and we were like, "Are we almost there?"
And we
And
were
we
a mile and
realized
a
we
half
still had a
away.
mile and a half left.
So that's tough. That's
Yeah.
probably why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What?
Keep going.
Are you kind of spoiled? The most exciting part of the day. This is Glass's day. He gets
Go
to say
for
it.
it.
I just got really excited.
I know what you're thinking.
No, I just got
This is-
excited.
all right.
Yeah, we got to the top, and there was a giant herd of some bighorn sheep, which was really cool.
Yeah.
They were like directly on the path, and we walked right up to them, and they were just looking at us, and they were like, "What's up?" But
They were
Yeah.
cool. We got really close to him.
there was like a baby one with them, and
Yeah.
it was kind of cool.
A teenager, maybe.
Maybe.
They were
Adolescent.
baby bighorn sheep.
Yeah.
It's always
yeah.
a good day when you see a teenage big one sheep.
Right. And right about that point, you could see East Glacier as we were hiking down.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it was kind of cool to be like, okay, end is in sight.
Yeah, we just made it a week. We just did Glacier.
First solid phone service.
Yeah,
You guys made some
yeah,
calls.
it was Father's Day. Called
Yeah,
my dad.
called our
Shout
fathers.
out Todd and Steve
And Steve.
and Finn
Yeah.
True.
and
Happy
all the
Father's
fathers
Day.
out there listening.
Happy Father's Day. Thank you for
Right.
everything you do.
Okay, it's enough.
But yeah, the descent was pretty typical, nothing too crazy. It was a little more overgrown, and once we left the park boundary, there was a lot more of like the fallen trees, the blowovers, and
Yeah.
all that. So
Yeah, yeah. It was fine, but like it wasn't.
slowed us a little, but we still got into town real early.
There was still some really pretty views on the out of the park too.
Mhm.
Those
Oh,
like
yeah.
grassland kind of stuff was cool.
Definitely. But yeah, we got back to the hostel around like noon, 1 o'clock or something, maybe
I
even
think-
before.
It was
I think before
11:45.
11:45.
Yeah, good for us.
And by
Yeah,
11:45.
Yeah.
and that
It
was
was like
what, like a
9
It was a
9 mile.
Nero.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, we showered up. Newton 23 went to the motel across the street.
Yeah, it was really busy here at Luna's by then, and
we like weren't expecting that.
there was
at
like no
all.
space to sleep
I
on the
don't know
floor.
why.
We didn't want to pitch a tent, so I went across the way and got a motel room for the night.
Yeah.
But they were really nice over there,
Mhm.
and it was good to get some rest.
Yeah.
We're
It was
staying
cool
at
to
the
meet some of the
hostel
new
today.
hikers too
Good.
that
Yeah,
were
yeah,
getting
yeah.
coming out.
That's
and-
exciting. We're excited to meet
Yeah.
them. We haven't really.
Oh, we met some of them. There's a lot of every Sobo is around now.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of cool. Like you have a mix of people who've already gone through Glacier. Like so people are like slightly ahead of us. There are people that are right like where we are, and there are people that are still a week behind us that are
Mhm.
here and haven't started
about
yet.
to start. Yeah.
So it's like really interesting dynamic of like everyone's kind of helping each other out. There's people that we might not see again.
Yeah.
And it's just the
great community.
exciting beginning.
We
of
were
the
too
trail.
tired for that when we got in, I think.
Yeah, we were
Mhm.
so exhausted, and there
We
was
had-
no room on the floor, and we're like,
Yeah.
gotta go.
Yeah.
But what else did we do yesterday?
We went to go get dinner at like 3:00.
And we told
yeah.
the people at the motel because we were waiting to do laundry. We're like, okay, we'll go do dinner. We'll get dinner.
And it was
And
2
then I
p.m.
realized it wasn't even 2. I was just so hungry. I guess that was more like lunch.
Yeah.
That was disappointing because we walked to Serrano's and we realized they don't open till 5.
Like a normal
We
restaurant.
came back.
Yeah.
We came back and went to Solterra.
Which is
Mhm.
also
Shout
very
out
good.
Solterra, yeah.
Yeah.
Farm to table.
Mhm.
We think.
We think.
They were solid.
No, they
Yeah,
were
they're
They have
nice.
really
and the
good
owners
food.
there are really nice, and so.
So nice.
But we did an extra like mile and a half of walking that we didn't have to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was a little silly.
And then we had second dinner later at the casino.
Oh.
Which
Best
didn't
pizza-
seem like
They
a
had a
casino.
really
No, it was
good
basically a restaurant
food.
with some slots in the back.
Yeah.
They had a really good food.
Best pizza of my life.
Mm.
It was a good burger.
It was good pizza.
Best pizza of my life at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Felt like that.
There we go.
It was good. And root beers and yeah. Just tried to get in the calories
I
yesterday.
had a huckleberry mule. That was really nice.
Yeah.
It did feel
I-
like a town day since we were there for like more than half
Yeah,
the
we
day.
spent most of the day in town, so I'm pretty rested at this point. We're taking a 0 today.
We're gonna feel really good.
I think we're gonna be good.
We're gonna be so ready for
Should we
the
do a
bob.
quick rundown of what's ahead of us?
Yeah.
Who wants to say? Not like a day by day, but like what's the next section look like?
So our next section is the Bob Marshall Wilderness, which is like the most remote area in the lower 48. So we're really excited about that.
Should be epic.
Yeah. We're gonna be spending like 6 days doing that.
Yeah.
And then at the end of those 6 days, like we don't even get to a town. Like we get to a spot on the trail where there's like
A ranch.
a 40-mile
Unpaved road.
unpaved road to get into Augusta. So we chose to send food ahead to Benchmark Ranch.
We probably won't go to Augusto.
We'll pick up our food there, and then we'll have 3 more days, and we'll get to Lincoln. So we're gonna have like a 9-day stretch.
9 days
with
total without going
no
into a
shower, not seeing very many people at all.
town. Not eating
So yeah,
prepared food.
yeah. So
Mhm.
that's gonna be like a challenge.
It's gonna be an awesome challenge. I'm excited to see how we do. It'll feel really good to finally get through that. We've
Oh,
been
yeah.
thinking a lot about it.
That's how I feel about
Figuring out the
Glacier too.
food. Yeah, these are the two
we've been
big.
planning
like,
it
I don't
for
even know
so
what's after,
long.
honestly.
Me neither.
But once we get through, we'll figure it out.
Helena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a
This
rodeo
stretch is-
waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
and then
very
hopefully we'll
excited.
catch a rodeo in Lincoln on the 4th of July.
And
we
we're
might have to
hoping-
double zero, and hopefully Fancy Pants will join us.
We're hoping to meet up
Yeah.
with our friends again, and
So the next podcast episode will probably be Lincoln.
yeah, it'll be a little bit.
And yeah. Let's see what time it is. I had some segments prepared. Do you guys have anything else to add about the week?
No, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I hope it was entertaining listening. It'll be
Mhm.
nice for us to look back on.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll work on being more brief. But let us know if you think we should expand more or like tighten
Or-
it up a bit.
Yeah.
We probably could have tightened it up a bit, but this was
Yeah.
fun. I wanted to talk about the history of East Glacier. Should I do that?
Yeah.
It's an interesting place. So we're in the East Glacier village right now. Small little place. What do you guys think about East Glacier?
I love East Glacier.
It's a good community. Everyone's
like
pretty friendly.
Everyone's
Small,
so
but the
nice.
vibes are good. Everyone's relaxed here.
Like dogs, just roam.
Dogs roam. Children roam and play soccer outside of the lodge every night.
Yeah.
They don't
There's-
really bat an eye at
Yeah.
hikers. It's all
Yeah.
pretty normal.
So here's the history of the area. So originally, this was the home of the Blackfeet Native Americans. Their range this would have been the western edge of their range. That traditionally they would say that the Rockies formed that. So like the Continental Divide kind of formed the western edge of their range.
Okay.
And then they went all the way down to the Yellowstone River would be their southern border of their range, and the Saskatchewan River in Canada would have been their northern. I didn't hear how far east they went, but just into the plains, I guess, So they were kind of nomadic.
Very spread out.
They were nomadic through the plains, basically, of this area for a long time. I forgot. I might have noted it down. there's been recent history uncovering that they've been here for over 1,000 years and stuff like that. So really cool. They slept in teepees because they could take them down and move. So, and we're on the Blackfeet Reservation today.
Yep.
Their reservation did go to that border with the Rockies, but sometime in the 1900s, the U.S. government took back a little bit, and that's now part of Glacier National Park. At the time, they used that for mining, but never found anything. And that's when they formed Two Medicine and like the mining towns of Two Medicine and St. Mary, which are now part like little camp sections of the national park. So that's interesting, if not a little bit sad. But I don't know. So East Glacier was founded in the 1890s. It was founded by the railroad company. Everything around here kind of got built up when they put the railroad through. They were looking for a way to put the northern section of the railroad through, because this goes all the way out to like Seattle, right? Or it splits and goes to Oregon and Washington. So they're looking for a northern route, and they found Marias Pass as a good place to go through. And we're actually going to be hiking through there tomorrow. So that's interesting. And so when they put that through here, they established in the valley just before Marias Pass a town they called Midvale, because it was in the valley, like Valley. Midvale, which was later renamed to Glacier Park.
Okay.
Because there was some confusion because there was another town called Midvale somewhere out here. So became Glacier Park, and then years later became East Glacier Park because they established West Glacier. So that's where we are. When it was first established, it was kind of a maintenance area for the railroad and a construction hub. Some people started settling out here, and they were mostly like ranching. And there was some gold mining that was tried, but I don't think anyone ever found anything out here. And around that time, the Glacier Trading Post was established in 1914, which you guys might recognize as being still operational.
That's amazing.
That's where we've been getting our food and supplies, at the Glacier Trading Post. It's on like the 4th owner now. That's cool. Been here since 1914.
4th owner, I mean.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
I think they bought it in 2002. The guy and his wife is what I was able to see. And so then Glacier National Park was established in 1910, and this area became a tourist destination, and a lot of things got built up around here. And at that time, they built the hotel, which I think was also built by the railroad. And it's called like I don't know what it's called now, but it's like a big grand hotel made of old growth lumber that they shipped in from the West Coast on the railroad.
Oh.
So some of those trees at the time were like 800 years old that are built. So I kind of want to go check that out.
We should
maybe after
really
that.
go look at that.
So,
Yeah.
and the lodge there employed, I don't know if that's the right word, at times up to 100 Blackfeet Indians who they had like sleep out on the lawn in teepees, and they would give them the housing and food, even though this was their native land. So they let them stay there in exchange for entertainment to the guests of the lodge. So they did that for years, I guess. Seems like an interesting time. I don't know. And that lodge is still here today. Today the population is about 400, mostly tourism, and some people work in the town of Browning, which is a lot bigger, which is also on the Blackfoot Reservation, and some people also live here. And then there's some kind of seasonal people who live here, retirees, in East Glacier. What do you guys think? Was that a good history segment?
Yeah, I
definitely.
learned a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to downplay the fact that this is native land, and
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
that's
think you
the
did.
original people who lived here, and still, a lot of them still do, and are taking care of this area, and
Yeah,
it's a lovely place to be.
it is.
Okay, do we have time for a couple more segments?
Yes.
All right. A lot of people liked the trivia last time, so I have a new trivia, but this one's pretty quick.
Okay.
I haven't decided. Last time I threw out Price is Right rules, and people
I don't
didn't
know
like
what
that.
Price is Right rules are.
If you go over,
It's wrong.
it's wrong.
I don't want to do that. Is it all numbers?
These are all going to be numbers. I think we're going to do Price is Right.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Okay.
What? Does it?
Yeah, it does.
So you'll take turns getting to go first, and if you
Okay.
go over, you're automatically wrong.
Okay.
What we're going to be doing today is guessing the weight of things.
Ooh.
Okay. Who wants to go first? Who wants the first one? You'll both get to guess, but I
You
think
can go
you get an
first.
advantage if you're second, right?
Oh, I don't know. What do you want to do?
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, Glass is going first. The first item is a 60 centimeter Camp Corsa ice axe. This is the middle of the range. There's 3 sizes, 50, 60, and 70. So I'm looking, I have it in ounces. So I want to know how many ounces is a 60 centimeter Camp Corsa ice axe, which we carried. Me and Newt actually carried 50 centimeters, but I think Glass carried 60.
Yeah.
You can't go over.
Okay. Then I will say that's 8 ounces.
Okay. What's your guess, Newt?
5 ounces.
Oh, that's dirty. You're just going low.
No, I'm not.
Okay, that's what you think?
That's what I thought. Is that really low?
No, it's not that low.
Okay.
No, it's a good strap.
Okay.
You seem offended.
Well, that's what I thought.
All right, sorry.
What
I
is
apologize. The answer is 7.1 ounces.
Okay.
Ooh.
So Glass went over.
I did.
I
So
really
Newt
did
gets
think
it.
there was 5.
But if we weren't playing with Price is Right, Glass would have got it. But you can't go
Yeah.
over, folks.
Nope.
That's how it is.
I
That's
didn't
the
want to do
rules.
prices right.
I do, so.
All right, next one is going to go to Newt first. This is
Okay.
a family size nerd gummy clusters. This is the biggest size they got.
Okay.
This is like, I don't know. You know the one, right? I think you get it at Walmart.
Yeah. I think it's 1 pound. 1 pound.
1 pound.
Yeah.
1 pound, 16 ounces. Okay. Good guess.
Um,
You going higher or lower?
I know. That's tough.
Tough.
I'll say 14.5.
All right. The answer is 18.5 ounces.
Wow.
Newt gets it with 16 ounces.
Nice.
It's 2-0. Newt is the trivia
Definitely.
king. All right. Glass, this one goes to you. This is the weight of an average adult male grizzly bear in Yellowstone National Park.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Cited by the National Park Service. I couldn't find it for Glacier. but-
Average adult male grizzly.
Average.
Average adult male grizzly bear. I'm not doing ounces. I'm doing
Okay,
pounds.
doing pounds? Okay. I would say-
you can give it to me in ounces, but I'll have to calculate.
Price is Right rules.
Yeah.
The average, I'll say 400 pounds.
Okay. What do you think, Nate?
600 pounds.
600 pounds. The answer is 413 pounds.
Oh,
Hey.
good
Glass
job.
is 13 pounds off.
There we go.
Okay. You did
They're
good.
not as big in the lower 48, and I think
Okay.
they're also not as big in Yellowstone. I'm not sure. Don't fact check. Well, you can fact check. Write us a message if you know that they're bigger. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was reported by the National Park Service. It felt like a safe number.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, this one goes to Newt. This is the weight of a Talenti jar. So if you guys are familiar with Talenti sorbet or gelato, you clean those out, use them as a cold soaking container or a food container. How much does that weigh?
I'm going to guess 2 ounces.
All right, 2 ounces. What do you think?
I'll say 2.5.
2.5. The answer is 1.9. You guys are both over.
Whoa.
Nobody gets it.
Oh, no. That's not
It's
fair.
2-1. Newt. You should have said 1.9.
You should have.
All right, I have one more for you guys. So it could be tied.
Okay.
Then I'll have to come up with a tie break.
Whoa.
This is the weight of a Durston X Mid 2 Pro. Just the tent,
The
no
Pro?
stakes. This is the Pro 2, the Durston X Mid Pro 2. It's just the tent, no stakes. And I think Newt goes first, right? Yeah. No. Do you guys know who goes first?
I went
You went first last time.
Yeah.
Oh, so Glass goes first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Durston X-Men Pro 2.
No
None
stakes
of us have this tent.
or added guidelines or anything. No, it just popped into my head. It's like one of the most popular tents.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of people have the...
but I thought doing the 2 made it harder. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Are we back in ounces?
Yes.
Ooh.
Is that a trick question?
Well, I need to know.
I mean,
I'm
I
putting
listed
out.
it in ounces.
You are?
I listed it in ounces, yeah.
Okay,
But I
okay.
can calculate if you want to do
No.
pounds and ounces.
I just want to make a better guess.
Okay. I know. I feel like I just gave a hint.
No. I don't know. I guess I'll say 14.5.
Okay, 14.5 ounces. Newt, what do you think?
22 ounces.
22 ounces. The answer is, drum roll, 17.9 ounces.
Hey.
It's over.
I went
This is
kind
a
of low.
tie.
I didn't know what to do.
All right,
Yeah.
I came up with a tie break.
Okay.
It's gonna come from the history, so we'll see who's listening.
Ooh,
Okay. This
The
isn't a
question
number,
is
it?
what year
Oh, are you serious?
was the Glacier Trading Post established?
Ooh.
Oh, who goes first?
Do you want to go first?
You do.
Who goes first?
You technically go, yeah.
You go first.
1914.
Yeah. Good job, Newt.
Dang, that's not. Yeah, I mean, you got it. Did
Newt
you know
is-
that too?
It's okay.
All right, Newt is
think it
the
means more to
reigning
Newt.
champion. Congrats. I mean, we've been going about an hour now, so I think we can close the pod.
That's pretty much our week
Yeah.
anyway.
All
so.
right.
That's everything.
Hope you guys enjoyed listening. We
yeah,
had fun.
we had a
Mhm.
lot of fun. Thank
Yeah,
you
the
for
winner
listening.
of trivia.
Catch us back in Lincoln.
In Lincoln, all right. Let's go hike 120 miles, 140 miles through
And then
wilderness.
55 more.
And then 55 more, and then get to a town.
So next time you see us, we'll have trail legs.
We should have trail eggs.
We'll let you know about our trail legs.
All right. See you in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.